And a lot of people, always ask, well, often ask about, hey, I want to bring my vehicle down or bring my animals here. I mean, how is that easy to do? I mean, there's nothing easy, but like, is it possible?
I think bringing your animal is quite easy.
Yep.
You might have to do a little, research on the airline, the right airline that is, where you need to fly to so that you can catch the airline that will come in and allow you to bring your dog in the cabin. But it is possible. I mean, most expats do it. So there are a couple of options of private flights
Yep.
for your pets. And if you can afford it, that's a great option. But most people just rearrange their flights so that they can go to a city in the US where they can fly from that city. There is a direct flight to Costa Rica with that dog
Yeah.
in the cabin.
What
Mhm.
about vehicles? If people want to bring their vehicles in, can
Vehicles.
they?
Well, it very much depends on the vehicle. I just spoke to a couple of clients this week, wondering about it and wanting to actually drive the car down.
Oh, it's
So I said,
possible.
well, first, yeah, so here I always get them in touch with Paulo Arias, which is our very good friend. He's a relocation expert and he deals with shipping. And so I always say, have a conversation with him again, because there's many different levels of information and decision, elements that will help you make the right decision. I think that bringing in a car can be a hassle, Rich. Paperwork can be a hassle. It can be a little bit expensive. So it depends. It depends very much. Somebody said the other day that they want to bring in their Tesla. I'm like, okay, let me put you in touch with Paulo because it might be crazy or it might be a good idea.
You can do
So
it.
depending on,
There's cost, import tax, time. You've got to get it then to DECLA, and yeah, I mean, run around and get a bunch of people, and people can do that for you. It's just, you know,
yeah, just
take the time and
it takes time. Yeah, it takes time. I also think, Richard, buying a car here is a really good idea because if you understand the reality of Costa Rican roads, I think you'll see very quickly that in Costa Rica, Japanese brands are the best.
yep.
Toyota, Nissan,
So
Subaru, and Mitsubishi are the best options just because it's going to be easy. First of all, they're going to maintain their value the best, but also it's going to be easier to get parts, and the mechanics are going to be, most of them can fix all the Japanese cars. So, and they're strong and they're sturdy and they will take on any mountain. So I think that's the best way to go. And, we help our clients either buy a used car or a brand new car. I have two clients now that want a brand new, blooming, beautiful, shiny car. I'm like, well, good for you. If you can
yeah.
afford it, go for it.
I mean, look, I think a lot of people that are relocating here sell an asset or like they're looking for a slower life and like they wouldn't do it in the States. They've never done it. But like down here, they're like, look, I want to kind of enjoy life a little bit more. And if that enjoying life is buying a brand new car, go for it. I mean, 2 years ago, I bought a brand new car. The good thing about it is you know where it's coming from, that like how it's been treated, etc. I mean, from an investment point of view, terrible. Like the depreciation,
Absolutely.
insane. But I mean, if we all made decisions just based on from an investment point of view, I don't know whether we get much done.
Richard, I also bought a new car, but because I wanted to have great maintenance, I wanted to not have to deal with thinking about, a used car having some issues that I can't see at the beginning. I wanted that feeling of, being confident that the car was in absolute perfect shape.
Yeah.
So it all depends.